Today I am here to discuss with you how to make the lesson plan. I am going to discuss with you the lesson plan on the maths. These are the pre-descriptive PT knowledge in this beginning step of the lesson planning. Following things are written by the pupil teacher in his notebook or over the blackboard while initiating to deliver his lesson in the class. First of all, we are going to write over the blackboard the PT roll number, class, date, then subject, duration and the topic. The topic which we are going to discuss with the students. Next heading is the teaching aids. These teaching aids, it should be noted that it is only written in the lesson planning notebook in which you are going to write. In this this is divided into two parts. First, general teaching aid. This is only the general one, which are the general aid material which you are going to use in the classroom, which are the essential one. First, blackboard, duster, chalk, you can write the pointer also and anything, which are the common things. Next is the specific teaching aid, which are specific to the special chapter. In this I have written chart, cutouts, activities and other things. You can write that the model and the presentation according to your need. Next is the instruction objective part. Instruction objective part. This is also only written in your lesson planning notebook. In this we are first of all write the general instruction aid which we want improvement in from the student, that is from the pupil. In this we can write any 4 points. You can develop the logical reasoning according to the math subject, develop the interest in the mathematics, increase the intellectual power and to make use of the mathematical knowledge in the day-to-day life. Then second part is the specific instruction objectives. First is the knowledge, next second is the understanding, third application and fourth is the skill. People will be able to. This is the repeating line and we are going to use in every subtopic: knowledge, understanding, skill and the application. This recall, illustrate what kind of changes the pupil will be have after explaining the chapter. These are the action verbs which are taken from the Bloom taxonomy. Yes, I can show you the Bloom taxonomy action verbs which is in the 6 parts and we have only taken the 4. These are the action verbs which I used in my writing the instruction objectives. Next is the skill and the application. Pupil will be able to analyze the terms related to the parallelogram. Application, people will be able to solve the question related to the dimensions of the parallelogram. How he able to apply this, the knowledge of the parallelogram. Next topic is the heading is the previous knowledge assumed. These are the assumptions which are assumed by the teacher, what the student know about the chapter from which we are going to discuss, the previous knowledge. Next is the previous knowledge testing. These questions are asked from the student in the class PT activity and how the people will respond about the answer that are written to be here. These 4 questions and last question you have to write the question from which you are going to start the chapter, which is based on the chapter, and student respond in the incorrect way or no response you are able to encounter from the student. Now next topic is the announcement of the topic. Under this step, the necessary announcement regarding the topic to be taught is made by the teacher to the student of the class. Like today, students, we are going to discuss, this is the line commonly used by the teacher and their properties and solve numerical problems related to it. Next topic is the presentation of the content. In this, it is divided into the 4 columns: content, PT activity, pupil activity and the blackboard summary, or you can write blackboard work. Content part is the topics which you are going to discuss with the student. PT activity is the part which you are going to speak and cover in the topic which you are going to explain. And this pupil activity, this is based on how the student, what the student is doing, and the blackboard summary, that is the blackboard work which you are going to do over the blackboard to explain the topic to the students. This is you are going to discuss about the parallelogram, elements of the parallelogram. All types of details regarding the type of the learning experiences provided to the student and the methods, techniques, texts which you are going to use. The question asked, responses, and so many things. Content part again. Now the PT activity. Here you can write the question in the content part or over the PT activity. The way you are going to, what you are going to speak, and the blackboard summary you can easily see. This is the pupil activity: solving the question, understanding and writing down, enhancing the knowledge. These things are written to be here. If the student is responding, then you can write the response of the student. Now next is the sectional recapitulation, which you can add in between the continuity of the chapter. This is the sectional recapitulation. Evaluation of the student is done here, or we can check the attentiveness of the student. Student is attentive or not. Next, continuity of the again chapter, content, PT activity, people response, and the blackboard. Next is the last topic, final recapitulation. In this also we are able to utilize for the evaluation of the students' learning and the acquisition of the things taught to them. Check about what the students have learned. This first, second or other question you can ask from the student. Next, last is the homework. It is the last step of the lesson planning. Here students are assigned some work to be done by them at their home. It is also aimed for the fixation of the knowledge, understanding, skills and anything. This lesson plan, whole lesson plan, are meant for good teaching and better learning outcomes. So I think you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video to your friends. Thank you.